Hello students, in this module we are going to be learning about placenta. Now what exactly is placenta? It's a very intimate or very close connection between what? Between fetal membranes and the uterine wall of mother. Very close connection. Let's see what is this connection all about. Now what you're seeing here is the real placenta, students. It is formed in placental mammals only, which we call as eutherian mammals. And what would you say? What is the shape and color of placenta? Shape, plate-like structure. So we call it disc-shaped structure. And how about the color? What you're seeing in here? Reddish brown in color. It's a temporary endocrine gland because it produces certain hormones. And students, placenta is generally 4 centimeter in thickness and 18 centimeter in diameter. It weighs around 1/6 to 1/7 of the weight of the fetus. Now talking about placenta, students, that is the structure which comprises of placenta. Now we say in placenta, fetal and maternal blood, they come close enough to permit the exchange of material. Remember, the bloods come close enough. They can never mix. They do not mix. They come very close. Now, it is the only organ in animals which is formed from the tissue of 2 individuals. And which are those 2 individuals? Mother and the fetus. Now, also observe here, students, the placenta, what you're seeing there right in the center is a cord arising, and that cord is called as umbilical cord. So, its fetal surface, the placenta towards the fetus side, is smooth and has got umbilical cord attached near its center. We call human placenta as chorionic placenta. Important term for you students. Why so? Because human placenta is formed from extra embryonic membrane. Which one? Chorion. That's why it's called as chorionic placenta. But also students, another extra embryonic membrane, allantois, vascularizes or provides blood to the placenta. Although allantois remains small, but its blood vessels extend in the placenta. Now talking about placenta, students, 2 parts. 2 different individuals it is formed from. So there are 2 parts in placenta. There would be a maternal part and there would be a fetal part. Now let's see which is the maternal part in this and which is the fetal part in this. Talking about maternal part, students, you can see those pits or crypts which are there in the uterine wall. That is the mother's part or the maternal part. How about the fetal part? Fetal part, students, you can see in those pits, there are finger-like structures. Here in this picture, you can see in faded white color. Those are villi-like structures. That is the fetal part. So fetal part are those villi-like structures, and maternal part are those pits which are forming in the endometrium or the wall of uterus. Now talking about placenta, students, the chorionic villi, those finger-like structures, they receive blood from the embryo by 2 umbilical arteries. Remember the number, 2 umbilical arteries, and return the blood by 1 umbilical vein. So what would you say? How many blood vessels are present in the umbilical cord? 3 blood vessels. And let's observe it in a beautiful picture. You can see in this picture, watch umbilical cord in here. There are 3 blood vessels, among which 2 are umbilical arteries and 1 is umbilical vein. Placenta, students, let's see what kind of exchange between mother and fetus is happening. From mother to fetus, all good things are passing, which are like food, sugars, water, salts, vitamins, hormones, certain antibodies, and also not to forget oxygen. because respiration is happening through placenta. Fetal lungs are not functioning right now. And what is it that is exchanged from fetus to the mother? It's all waste like carbon dioxide, urea, water of course, and certain hormones too. So what would you say? Seeing this kind of exchange between mother and fetus, what are you going to say? What is the function of placenta? Food is transferred, so we say it's nutritive. Also students, it's respiratory because oxygen and carbon dioxide transfer is taking place. And there is waste passed on from fetus to mother. That means it is excretory, and it is endocrine in function also because it produces and releases certain hormones like HCG, estrogen and progesterone. Now when we talk about placenta students, here maternal and fetal blood, they never mix, they are never in direct contact. Why so? Because mother's blood group and fetal blood group may be different, so there can be incompatibility in the blood groups. Also, mother's blood has got much higher blood pressure, so these two bloods should not mix. Another thing is, from mother's blood, harmful substances like certain proteins and germs should not be passed on to the fetal blood. So this was placenta in this module students. We'll carry on with parturition in the next module. Till then, take care.